Hello and welcome to another custom figure video. Today we'll be looking at the first Doctor companions with Susan, Ian and Barbara. So to start off, I'll talk about Ian. Ian is a Leicester figure from Primeval. I picked him up cheap and thought, you know what I can do with him? I can make him into Ian. It's not perfect likeness in any way. I tried to edit it so it sort of re-sculpt his face so it did look more like William Russell, but it came out a little bit chubbier than I was hoping. So first off, of course, I painted the whole black suit grey. Well, I didn't do that first, but that's what you can see. And I took a Stanley knife and cut his tie so it was thinner. Painted that a light grey. But the main thing I done was I tried to resculpt the face. So that was 2 pieces of cheek milliput either side, and a little bit for the chin. And then I sculpted on across a fringe so it goes across the side. Painted his hair brown and painted his skin colour a little bit paler, which matches more of what William Russell's complexion. And of course I painted the hands to match the face. And that was it for Ian. Not perfect in any way, but I'm still quite happy with how that one came out. Next we have Barbara, which you've probably seen in either a future video or a past video. This came about from the fact that I had a spare rose and a broken down old custom of Missy. So of course this is Idris's head and this is Rose's legs, but I ended up using Rose's body and the bottom of the Gelf zombie, which is the torso, to make this Rose from Idiot's Lantern. So that was swapping over the torsos, which was prizing open the body very, very carefully, taking out the head and then very carefully opening up so that it popped open, and I was able to swap the legs, which luckily they did sort of fit together. I had to mess around with the peg for the legs so it could fit in better, but in the end it did work. So yeah, so this torso is the Gelf zombie. A little bit too broad for Barbara really, and she's a little bit too short, but I went with it anyway because I had the parts just to make her, because the original plan was only to do Susan and Ian, but I had the parts to make Barbara as well, so I thought I should. Like I said, I've just painted. I originally, to make Missy, I cut down her hair and made it smaller and sculpted on the hair at the back. This time I painted it a slightly darker brown to what I had for Missy. This is just a piece of milliput to make it into a turtleneck, and of course this has all been painted in mustard yellow, and her hands have been painted just to match, a little bit more to match her face, and then I didn't do anything to the legs. So actually that was it for Barbara. I say it's easy, but it was really difficult swapping over those torsos. But fortunately I was able to click it back together, but you can see that little gap there, that's where I had to pull it apart to put it back together as a new body. And last of all is my favourite one out of the 3, it's Susan. This was of course made from a Martha figure, and all I'd done with the bottom half was painted it black and gave her black shoes, but for the top half I took off her jacket and I just milliputed the gaps to make it into a t-shirt, and I also took off the ponytail at the back and then sculpted on this messy hair around here. I haven't done anything with the looped earrings, but hopefully no one will see that with it being painted over with skin colour. And yeah, I just sculpted on the messy hair and the messy fringe and painted that black, and of course I painted her skin so it's a different colour to the vase of Martha, and and I've painted on the lips and the eyes. The eyes have come out much better this time than they have done when I've tried to do them before, and of course black eyebrows. The most difficult painting part was the striped shirt, which I really wanted, this version of Susan. So I painted it all completely white and then went round with a black with a brush, and it hasn't come out perfectly, but it has come out well enough. I'm much more happy with the arms than I am with the torso. The back is quite nice, and yeah, like I said, I just painted the trousers black, and that was it as well for Susan. It was difficult doing the painting and the sculpting of the hair, but overall I didn't do a lot to make her into Susan. And of course, here they all are together. I think the heights match sort of okay with William Hartnell, but not perfect. But I do like the way they all fit together, and they do look really good in black and white, like that. And they then look really good with the Sensorites, which you can check out in a past video on my channel. So, thank you so much for watching. That's all for today. Please check out my other custom figure videos. Like I said, I have a lot on my channel. I also do figure animations, so you can check those out as well. Subscribe for more custom figure videos coming soon. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.